I was sent this, and I was just told to watch the first few seconds, but it's Hasan, so whatever comes from this is desperately going to be funny. Here we see how much Hasan cares about genocides as one black chatter asking him to talk about Sudan turns him into a white supremacist. Crying emoji. Oh my.
When it comes to black folks, you really don't want to talk about us unless it comes from voting. When is the last time you spoke about Sudan? I'm going to...
Okay. That's a issue that's in the world, and Hasan is usually one of these people who talks about issues around the world. I've heard him talk about Ukraine terribly. I've heard him talk about Palestine terribly. So, it's a good question to throw out there.
Ether you. Any other black folk want to engage in radical activist language in this chat?
Wow. Why so dramatic? Why so dramatic? What's with the hard emphasis on black, bro? Any other black folk? Like, damn, like what we did to you?
Suck my...
Wow, dramatic.
Okay? You stupid ad-lib. Get the out of here. Get the out of my chat.
Dramatic.
Stupid, moronic, rad-lib nonsense. Suck my...
That's
you.
Too much. It's PG show.
You think you have a pass in here to fucking speak like this?
How did they speak? They asked you to speak about something. They said, hey, you don't really talk about the black people unless it got something to do with voting. When was the last time you spoke about this thing? Jeez.
Get the fuck out of here.
I would never speak to any of you like that. You know that we have a cordial relationship. You got anything else, Hasan?
Dumb fuck.
Oh, more insults.
You think I'm gonna fucking baby you?
What do you mean, baby? They just asked you to talk about something. This is why I've been seeing randomly all these people, like for the past 10 hours, talking about Hasan and how much he don't really like black people.
I did not think that Hasan Piker was racist, until the most recent rant came out. However, earlier this year, I saw a clip of him saying that he didn't wash his hands after he pissed if he was in the house by himself. And that was a moment where I was like, this nigga's a little sus. Because while I still thought he was a decent dude, how do you trust a nigga that just admitted that he doesn't wash his hands after he pisses? And he'll just go back to playing video games. Dude, what the
So I've been trying to like Hasan recently because he's a leftist content creator and he's been getting a bunch of good PR, aside from the fact that he electrocuted his dog or whatever. But a few days ago, a clip surfaced of him just spazzing on his chat and targeting black folk because they mentioned Sudan. One, I don't know why you're targeting black folks specifically because it was a random commenter and you have no idea what they look like behind the screen. And two, free Sudan. That's literally all you had to say. Free Sudan, free Congo, free Palestine. Jesus, bro. But this reminds me of the original reason why I didn't like Hasan. A couple of years ago, I don't remember the entire situation, but essentially he was lecturing trans people on being trans. I'm not going to come out and say he's a grifter because I don't know him, I don't watch his content, and I don't give a damn. But he's weird at the very least.
Seeing the downfall of Hasan Piker as a black womanist who has spoken up on multiple platforms about his alarming friend circles and their takes on what's going on in the African continent, regarding black lives, regarding imperialism, it's really satisfying to see. However, as a black womanist, at the same time, I can't help but get tired. We are tired. Every single time a new video comes out about Hasan or another man inside of liberal circles who paint themselves to be this extreme, radical, conscious being, the moment that they are faced with an actual black radical who is asking them thought-provoking questions, they get really mad. We've seen this pattern with people like Dean, who we all know from Jubilee to be this really famous podcaster that debated with Charlie Kirk and cried over his death. All the black women and black people who have interacted with Hasan Piker or his allies or peers, comrades, whatever he likes to call them, they have all shared their experiences about what it was like engaging in thought-provoking conversations with these people, and each and every time it led to resort of engaging in personalities. If you guys don't know what video I'm talking about, look up Hasan Piker on stream talking about Sudan and you will see the outburst that I'm talking about. The most concerning part of that clip is when he started referring to the radicals in his chat as black folk. Not only that, he went on to use some words in a very charged way. Like, you know how when somebody's trying to say one word when they, really mean something else? Yeah, he was basically doing that.
This is why. You telling me you clicked out over somebody asking you to speak about something? You know, the easiest way to just circumvent that is to say, oh, I don't really have any insight on it. You know, if you do that, of course, people are still going to be mad because, how to come, you know about this, but you don't know about that. But that's just the nature of the beast. Everybody's eyes aren't everywhere. But bro, he just randomly clicked out off somebody asking, hey, you going to talk about this? You got anything else? I'm fully invested in this 2-minute clip.
Go ahead. Go post a fucking clip about how much of a fucking white supremacist I am.
Well, I don't know how to break it to you, buddy, but
Suck my
stop asking me to give you gratification.
annoying dumb fuck.
You got a foul mouth on you, boy.
God damn, dude. This kind of attitude is so insanely repulsive. Like, what the fuck do you think you're doing?
Am I slow? Like, what is the reaction to this? I gotta be slow here. Because somebody asking you, hey, you gonna speak about something? And you just click out like that. It's crazy.
We're talking about fucking creating a larger, broad, people-back movement and fucking creating solidarity. And
It's not gonna happen with people like you on board, buddy. Woo! Y'all hear that? Woo! That's the sound of the solidarity going out the window.
immediately got root.com article regurgitators in here instantly being like, sweetie, you don't understand black people. Shut the fuck up.
Saying sweetie is Ebonics. How dare you appropriate my language? Oh, I'm offended. GoFundMe in bio.
God damn. That attitude left a long fucking time ago. It doesn't work, okay? Keep advocating for your own fucking demise then.
Well, Hasan, I'm pretty certain that at some point you've seen this because this was posted on the 20th. And I'm certain you've probably done the banter about being taken out of context and how people are mean to you and they're probably still bullying you about whatever you do with your dog in your spare time. But this is not it in terms of trying to get people to see your point, see what you're trying to say, see how you want to get people together so that you could live in a more progressive society, even though you live disastrously more luxurious than a good portion of your audience. It's important for you to try to get people to understand your point, and you just threw somebody away. And now clips like this are gonna go viral. They're gonna garner attention. Some people are gonna throw the racism at you. And I don't think you're a racist. I just think you're a piece of shit who condoned the violating of rich girls for some reason. And overall, you set yourself up in these stupid moments because you don't really know how to communicate with an audience of people that will constantly want to know your thoughts on something. I get asked, hey, you gonna talk about this? Signs point to no, or I've already recorded the video. I just haven't uploaded it yet. Oh, are you going to talk about this? Maybe not. Maybe so. Maybe in a live setting. Maybe. It's not that difficult. Some things I don't know about. Some things you don't know about. But it's it's easier to say, hey, I don't really know too much about Sudan and what's going on. I'm not really in tune with what's going on here. Go check out this person. They have more knowledge about that. He just wrote him off in the greatest way possible. And the more this goes on, the more I think that he casually beats his dog to just have a stress reliever.
I'm gonna cut it off there because he literally keeps going for 3 minutes, but Hasan Piker, I can now conclude, is the Taylor Swift for formerly alt-right white men. What the fuck? Do you think any other commentator, women especially, could get away with that kind of rhetoric and still have people defending them? All because they wanted to talk about Sudan. The chatter wanted him to talk about Sudan. And he was like, suck my fucking dick for 3 minutes! For like 3 minutes! What? Oh my god. Oh my god. He is the Taylor Swift for white men who are formerly alt-right. That's it. That's my commentary on this.